Good morning, everyone. Today, I will be presenting the summary of my critic for these three articles that I've chosen, which also connects to our topic, which is evaluating advertising innovation as a strategy for building competitive advantage and shaping consumer purchase behaviors. This critique also examines the three significant articles that provides insight into strategic management, advertising, and digital marketing. So the overview of the article, wherein the first article by Farida and Setyawan examines how the business strategies and innovations impact the competitive advantage and the performance of small and medium enterprises or the SMEs in the Indonesian real estate and construction sectors. The second article by Manalao and Atienza investigates the relationship between advertising expenditures and firm performances in the Philippines. While the third article by Durai and King studies the impact of digital marketing strategies on consumer behavior rather in the Indian market. The significance of the research topic wherein the article provides insights into domains of marketing, consumer behavior, and strategic management with real-world business application. It also understanding the strategic needs of SME, the role of advertising in firm performance, and the influence of digital marketing on consumer behavior are also crucial for business success and growth. Now we proceed with the strength. The critic identified several strengths in the articles. On the first part, or the first article by Farida and Setyawan, it also tackles the pressing issues of how SMEs can leverage effective business strategies to enhance their competitiveness. And it aligns the research within the context of the business, providing solid foundation for understanding and complexities of the relationship between business strategies and competitive advantage and performance. Also, for Farida Sensetiawan's article, it utilizes quantitative approach to analyze data from 150 SMEs, strengthening the validity of the findings. And lastly, it also offers um, practical recommendation for enhancing the performance and innovation capabilities of SMEs. Well, this work of Farida and Setyawan basically strengthens the validity of their findings. Or I mean, the qualitative approach rather strengthens really the validity of their findings, which they can provide a solid foundation for future research. Next would be the strength of the Manalaos and Atienza's article. This also employs rather the DAGMA, which is the Defining Advertising Goals for Measured Advertising Result model to analyze the relationship between advertising and firm performances. It also analyzes a significant number of samples wherein they identified 57 corporations across different sectors, providing a broad perspective. And also, it challenges the perception of advertising as merely an expense, and it suggests it can be a potential investment. And for the third article by Durai and King's article, they provide a well-structured literature review, establishing a solid theoretical framework for the research. It also highlights the growing significance of digital marketing in the Indian market, particularly among the youth, making the research timely and relevant. And lastly, it identifies specific factors that influence consumer behavior in the digital space, offering actionable insights for marketers. Well, we also proceed with the critic also, however, points out some weaknesses. For Farida and Setyawan's article, the findings may not be universally universally applicable, as the challenges and opportunities faced by SMEs in the Indonesian market may differ from other regions or industries. And future researchers could also expand the scope geographically to enhance the universality of the results. As we can see, Indonesian market may also differ in the Philippines. For Durai and King's article, the sample size may be considered um, okay, sorry. The weaknesses also for Manalaos and Atienza's article. The findings may also not be applicable to smaller firms or those outside the stock exchange, as the studies focuses only on the PSE listed corporations. Different industry may also respond differently to advertising expenditures, potentially leading to misleading conclusion about the overall impact. And the study relies solely on the quantitative data, which may overlook qualitative factors that may influence the effectiveness of advertising. And for Durai and King's article, the sample size of 100 may be considered limited. For drawing broader conclusion, and a larger and more diverse sample could enhance the universality of the findings. Also, the convenience sampling method may introduce bias, as it does not ensure a representative cross-section of the population. And lastly, inclusion of recent studies on emerging trends in digital marketing, such as personalized marketing and social media influencer, could also further enhance the study. And in analysis and conclusion, there are opportunities for future research. I highlighted it also explores innovative strategies for the Philippine SMEs. So I related it to the Philippine setup, wherein it investigates how factors such as local market condition, cultural influences, and access to resources affect the ability of Filipino SMEs to innovate and achieve sustainable growth. Also provides critical insights that could benefit the Philippine business landscape. It also the analyzing the impact of advertising in the Philippine market. It also examines how different industries within the Philippines, considering their technique or their unique characteristics and consumer behaviors, respond to various advertising strategies. And lastly, it focused on the long-term effects of advertising in the Philippine market and how industry influences its advertising success. And lastly, investigating the impact of digital marketing technologies in the Philippines. Explores how the latest advancement in digital marketing technologies such as AI and data analytics are influencing consumer engagement in the Philippines, and examine how Filipino businesses are leveraging these technologies and how digital marketing strategies are being adapted to suit the local, cultural, and economic landscape. So, yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for your attention. And this is, and we are now open for questions.